For more than 2 decades, PGA professional Dawn Neujahr has been at Champions Run Omaha, making a positive impact on the members at the club through the game of golf. Whether it's making sure each member has the best style in the state or teaching the game to young aspiring juniors, Neujahr has shown what it means to be a true PGA professional. It's all come full circle with her being honored as the 2022 Nebraska PGA Golf Professional of the Year. Neujahr got her start in the golf business at Oak Hills Country Club thanks to 2 people that have mentored her from the beginning.
In that second year, she was getting involved. She was really, I think, feeling like, you know what, I think I want to become a professional.
Well, I think she wanted to make it a career.
After being elected to PGA membership in 1996, Dawn and her husband Greg teamed up in Council Bluffs.
We really grew as a team down there at Lakeshore. You know, it was just the 2 of us running the whole place. And so I had full reign on merchandising and got to do everything I wanted to do in that space.
It's been so rewarding to share the experiences and go down the journey for the last 30 years.
In 2001, the PGA power couple continued their journey and began new jobs at Champions Run Omaha, where she has thrived.
They were young assistants for Bob, and then to see how they've grown and to come over here and help them grow this organization and in club sales and in education and things like that has been a lot of fun.
The main thing for me is my dress attire, where she really runs that shop and makes sure that we have everything we need. But I usually, my number 1 go-to if I'm getting new clothes is to Dawn, and number 2 is my wife.
Really well recognized as a merchandiser, but I certainly think that she's evolved as a true golf professional. From junior sports to promoting the game of golf to men, women, juniors. I mean, it's been pretty special, and seeing our golf program grow here at Champions Run. So played a very, very big role in that.
Dawn's passion to serve began on the committee level and ultimately led to her becoming the first woman elected as an officer of the Nebraska PGA.
Well, I think it's great for the whole section. I think it's great for the national organization to have a female president, and I think it was wonderful that she did it. I think everybody in the section needs to take time to step out of bounds and kind of do something that they might feel uncomfortable with.
9 years ago, Susie Whaley became the first female officer of the PGA of America. And when I saw her do that, I thought, well, why shouldn't I be able to do that, I guess, for Nebraska, right? And to this day, you know, I always say, try to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because being uncomfortable is what takes you places.
The impact she has made and continues to make doesn't go unnoticed on the national level.
I can't think of anyone better to represent the members, both past, present, and future, than Dawn Neujahr. I'm so proud of the leader that you've become and the example that you set for other PGA members to aspire to. I look forward to seeing what you're going to do for the next 10 and 20 years to help not only PGA members in Nebraska, but throughout the country.
Dawn mentioned that she's grateful for the ownership at Champions Run Omaha for allowing her to spend time away from the club serving the PGA Association.
With Dawn Neujahr, it's having her here at Champions is fantastic for us, but the more she grows, the more she learns, the better we are here as a whole.
When she began in the business, it looked a lot different than it did today. Being a woman in a game dominated by men motivated her to become the person she is today.
And that's one of the things about Dawn and I growing up together, and the strength that we have with each other, is that, you know, we've never let gender be any kind of a barrier, and we just do our thing. And to see Dawn do that in such a male-dominated, you know, sport for so many years.
Probably the best part about being the first woman to serve as president of the Nebraska PGA is knowing that I'm not going to be the last.
Dawn has also played an instrumental role in furthering PGA Reach Nebraska's impact, the charitable arm of the Nebraska Section PGA. The Foundation's Clubs for Youth program has hit home for her.
Going to the high schools and doing the Clubs for Youth and getting those girls their equipment that's going to make them a better player and enjoy the game a lot more. What an awesome thing that was for me. And selfishly, I wanted to go to every single school because I was a girl and I wanted to see the look on their faces.
As she has gone throughout her PGA journey and achieved what she has, the people closest to her couldn't be more proud.
Seeing her reach all these milestones, it's been awesome to watch, and her passion has really fueled my passion for what I want to do as well.
I'm very proud of her and I love her, and I'm excited to see what she does next.
This award for her is so well deserved, and you know, it's really, it means a lot to really come from your peers.
Dawn has pushed the envelope. She's created change. She brought more girls and women into the game, excelled as a merchandiser, and she's become a great leader. Your 2022 Nebraska PGA Golf Professional of the Year, Dawn Neujahr.